You've asked, and you've asked. In this video, I'm walking you through my 100% DIY backyard Oasis. The details, the cost, and it's all next on HomeProHero. Number one, the hardest, most physical DIY project I've ever done. I fell in love with pavers when I served in Germany from 95 to 96. Pavers are everywhere there, not so much in Indiana. I think a lot of the reason for that is because they're expensive. You can't beat the look of traditional pavers. That will never get old, they'll last forever, and most importantly, they don't crack like concrete. The price of pavers, they're pretty expensive, but when you compare it to something similar, like stamped concrete, it's not even the same zip code if you do it yourself. The first 600 square feet was basically the walkway from the back of the garage to the porch plus the patio. Then I got crazy and decided I was going to build a Pavilion Smokehouse, which we'll talk about later. That added another 400 square foot for a total of about 1,100 square foot of pavers at a price close to $9,000. When you compare that to stamped concrete, you're talking $20,000 to $25,000. The patio is roughly 16 by 16. It has my Trex chairs, fabricated wood. They'll last forever. Anchored by the solo stove, which is a smokeless fire pit. You need to have a smokeless fire pit. There's nothing worse than a fire pit that's smoky and someone's got to sit in it. The patio is also the home to my Weber gas grill. Maintenance is pretty simple with pavers. You add a little fan, you seal them, and then you do it again 3 years later. Don't tell my wife. This is where I smoke my cigars at. These pavers were the foundation of what's next to come. Let's talk about the water feature. I had planned a koi pond. My neighbor talked me out of it, said the maintenance is over the top. So I downgraded to a fountain. It's been perfect. Very little maintenance. I do absolutely nothing with this thing. It fills up automatically from my sprinkler system. It anchors the landscape and it brings the colors of black and brown throughout the entire landscape all together. It's a great focal point for this area. And when the flowers come in, extremely beautiful. Gotta love these things, man. And everyone that comes over seems to like it. The fountain was fairly cheap, didn't cost much, under a couple $100. Easy DIY, weekend type project. So here's the staple of the channel, the Pavilion Smokehouse. Everybody loves the Pavilion Smokehouse. No plans, no kit. I custom designed it on SketchUp. If you want those plans, become a member. They're available to you. This Pavilion Smokehouse was a two-step process before winter and finish it after winter. Indiana winters are brutal. It's roughly 11 by 20. The posts on the smokehouse are 6 by 6. I used a combination of 2 by 6 and 2 by 4 rafters. Of course, I copied the exact same design on the front of my house, on the front of the pavilion, to tie it all in nicely. I had to paint the underneath of the steel roof to make it black. It comes white. I can't imagine it being white with the cedar tone look. You can see it really pops. So when I want to watch TV, this is the place to be. Not only is it great I can watch TV, I've got the ceiling fan, and I got the mini solo stove. Works like a champ. So my favorite spot, at least in the Pavilion Smokehouse, is this commander chair that I built. It's a great spot when I'm barbecuing, listening to music, or just having a casual conversation with the wifey or the kids. Amenities like the ceiling fan, the lights, the speakers, even the TV. It's a perfect place to chill every weekend, if not weeknights, and enjoy all that in the environment that we live in. The choice to do it myself ensured the quality I was looking for. Not only the quality, but a great price. And the final result, it truly transformed this space. Here's my little side hobby. I love the barbecue back here. If you like these types of videos, if you like to improve the value of your home, learn more, then subscribe to the channel to help me keep creating content for you. Wait until you see what I do next. Hey, when it comes to keeping your grass green and your plants growing, you can't beat the DIY sprinkler system I put in. It works like a champ. It's powered by Patio, which is a great controller, all by Rainbird. Not only does it water the yard around my house, but it also waters all my baskets and planters. One of the best things I've ever done. You don't have to worry about your flowers dying when you go on vacation. Not only did the sprinkler system cover the backyard area, it goes all the way around my house, so my grass is green year round. I got a couple videos on this. One of my latest videos was the hose link, just simply tied into the irrigation system. And the beauty of the irrigation system also, it refills my fountain In Indiana, cornhole's the game. If you haven't played it, it's really fun. This is where we do it at normally, unless it's too sunny or too hot, then we'll move to a different location. Comes to outdoor furniture. Have you seen the price? I built my own, all in, for like $700. One of the most comfortable chairs and sofas I've ever sat in. Sofa and the chair are made out of cedar stone from Menards, just like the Pavilion Smokehouse and the fountain and the candle. The end table and coffee tables are just pine 2x6s and 2x4s stained black. Save yourself some money, make custom furniture. It's well worth it. So when it comes to the plants in and around the landscape, I want what Sweet Bay Magnolias, beautiful tree, multi-stem. Of course, I like my rhododendrons and my hostas. See the hibiscus that actually surround the water feature. It's a beautiful bush, just a little dirty. Of course, got my hanging baskets. There's 5 or 6 back here. So why put your bushes on drip irrigation? They at least grow 5 times faster. Even though this house is built off the road about 300 feet, privacy is still an issue. I do have a busy road out front, but these big boys, they'll get the job done in a couple more years. I always said if I wasn't a cop, I'd be a gardener. I love plants. Next year, I plan to build custom flower pots. First year for the new garden. You can't beat fresh veggies in Indiana. I'm still alive. Have you seen anything you like? I'll put all the links in the description. It helps the channel. Let's cover outdoor lighting. So when it comes to lights, it all starts with the garden candle. It's one of my favorite projects. I just really like the look of it. It's basically a 6x6 post. I put some 2x6s at the top, and I made these custom lanterns. Nothing crazy. Under 150 bucks, you can't beat it. I believe there's 12 of these path lights, basically cedar tone, and I bought the caps and the lights from Amazon. It gives it an amusement park type feel. I had outdoor tiki torches here at one time, but I've since replaced them with LED candles. It makes sense, right? Look how realistic these things are. And then of course I got string lights at the top. I got these cheap little lights above my smoker. I think the light bulbs cost 3 times more than the light themselves. And then of course we have some lights above the patio and fire pit area. When it comes to lighting, it's an essential aspect of the project. Most of the time we're out here in the late evenings. The lighting gives you another element. The garden candle, the uplighting, the path lights. Oh, hey guys. Sorry, I'm just roasting a marshmallow. Which way do you like them? Fried, burnt, or nice and brown and crispy? Let me know in the comments down below. Big question is, how much did I spend? Take a look. You can see when you do DIY, you save a ton of money. This backyard is a fraction of what a pro would have cost me. I hope you liked the video. Give me a like. Good. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.